The rolling of the shoulders is typically a flirtatious act.
I mean, but like, what if you just know how to dance and you just, and you be like, hey, you like drop, and then you gotta hit that reverse, and then you gotta bring it back, and then you gotta hit them folks and be like, yeah, and then you gotta Miller rock, you know. I should be a dancer. Send me your SoundCloud links. I'm gonna dance to your songs. Yo, what's up guys? Prince Charming. Today we're gonna be checking out 10 body language signs that mean your crush likes you. So for all of y'all that suck at like finding out if she's into you or if he's into you, like this video is gonna pretty much tell you how to do it. You see, I already know how to read people, so I don't really need this video. I'm trying to do this for y'all because you know I love y'all so much. So go ahead and comment, what do you do to get your crush to notice you? Honestly man, all I gotta do is walk by them. No, I'm not that cocky. I would say I crack a lot of jokes, you know. I'm a jokester, I'm a comedian. That's kind of how I like introduce myself. So I guess jokes and comedy is like my way of getting to you. Also, make sure you subscribe and get me to 100,000 subscribers by my birthday on July 28th, guys. That is in 22 days. 22 days to get, I think I need 17,000, no, not even 13,000 subscribers. So we're really gonna reach this goal, guys. So make sure you subscribe so that way you can be part of the giveaway. When I do reach 100K, I'm gonna be giving away like a gift card or Xbox One or a PS4. Y'all name it and I'll do it. And all you gotta do is be subscribed. So go ahead and like, comment on this video. Let's check out these 10 body language signs that means your crush likes you.
Raising his eyebrows. How do you know if someone is into you? It is almost impossible to tell.
Like The Rock?
Even if you see them
Does that mean The
all
Rock
the
likes
time,
me?
they may not always behave the same way around you. Sometimes it may seem like they're super
You don't wanna
into
take
you,
that pic.
and then other times it may seem like they aren't paying any attention to you at all. You can't rely on things like text messages to assess how they feel. Words in a text
You
can be
can't.
so ambiguous,
You gotta
and
talk
you
in
can't
person
hear
or on the
someone's
phone or
tone through
something.
text. If you really want to know if someone is attracted to you, look at their face. If they raise their eyebrows,
The face
they
tells
may
it all. The
be
mouth lies, but the
extremely
face tells the
into
truth.
It's subconscious, but people tend to raise their eyebrows when they're attracted to others. Raising your eyebrows make you look more inviting and open to possibilities. To determine if the person you like is doing this, you have to pay close attention. Most of the time, it happens very quickly. If you blink, you'll miss it. So the next time you're around your crush, make sure you pay attention to their eyebrows.
I never really looked at it that way. Raising your eyebrows, like, I mean, but like, you use your eyebrows for like everything to display emotion, so I guess that's kind of true. I really need to start studying people's faces. Like, there's some classes you can take where you study like face cues and body language, and that really able to like get the truth out of people without them actually saying the truth. That reminds me of a show, Lie to Me, something like that, where a person's able to tell if you're lying just by like looking at your face. Yeah, the face says it all, man. The face says it all.
Voice raise. Part of what attracts many
Nah,
people
my
to
voice
men
is
is the
naturally
deep
high.
timbre of their voice. But the reasoning behind it may be more profound than just attractiveness. Why? Research has shown that when people are attracted to one another, their voice gets deeper. How do they determine this?
Oh,
They put
really?
heterosexual men
Okay.
in a room with beautiful women and discovered that when the men were attracted to the women, the paralingual features of their voices were modified. Paralingual refers to the sound, pitch, and modulation of a person's voice. This results in
Yo,
a
this
deeper
is low-key
tone
true.
and can make their words come out more sing-songy. If you can't think of a time that you've heard this, think of the way that you talk to babies. It is often in a low coo. The study says that the story
Wow.
behind this voice change is men's unconscious instinct to deepen their voices
See,
and
I don't
become
have a
more
deep
masculine
voice, but when I
around
do
women.
spit
But
game-
the sing-songy tone
Sorry,
comes
my
from a
name is
need to
Prince
appear
Charming.
less threatening. So the next time you're around a guy you find attractive, make sure you are paying close attention to his voice. He may be trying to woo you unconsciously.
Yo, this is so true, and like you don't even realize it, because when I am spitting game, like my voice really does get deeper and it's like kind of crazy. You see, this is not my natural voice, guys. Like, if I ever talk to in person, this is my natural voice. Like, I don't have a high-pitched tone voice like that. This is just my YouTube voice. This is how I get like people to engage with me, like to catch your attention. Like, if I was talking like this the entire time, you probably wouldn't even be interested in me. But the fact that I raise my voice and then I get more energetic, like, you gotta love me. Like, you gotta hit that subscribe button. But when you are talking to someone you like you want your voice to be like lower. That way they're like, Cause I feel like girls don't like high-pitched voice. Like, it's just, yeah.
Big pupils. You probably think you know everything about the way your crush
Charlie
looks.
gets some.
After all, you probably spend countless hours looking at them. Their looks are part of what attracted you to
She
them.
went to D.
You know their eye color, their hair color, their height, and maybe even their weight if you're serious. But do you know their eye pupil size? Many people don't tend to pay attention to the pupils of
Who
other
does?
people at all,
You a
much less the
psychopath?
size of their pupils. But when it comes to your crush, you may want to spend a little more time focused on their pupils. Why? Because studies have shown that when you are around someone that you like, their pupils dilate.
Okay, so the picture on the left is sober. The one on the right is on coke. They just did a line, like, straight up. No, but they may be into you. I can't really tell my pupils or size because I'm the person, I can't see my own eyes. But I like to imagine, like, it stays like the one on the left because I really don't give signs that I like you until, like, I know that you like me back. So I keep body language and like tone and everything on like a low, but I still give it like a little bit, like a little sneak peek, but I don't give you the full preview. Like, I don't, not at all.
Dilate. Dr. Patty Wood, a body language
Your name's
expert
Patty
and author
Wood?
of Success Signals, a guide to reading body
Patty
language,
Wood.
says that dilation is the brain's response
That's
to
coke.
liking something. This isn't limited to crushes.
Yeah, you like
when you're
coke.
attracted to anything, your pupils may dilate. We aren't sure how to exactly measure dilation with the naked eye, but if you notice that their pupils look a little enlarged, they may be into you. Now that you know, you can go and look
she's
deep
so
into
beautiful.
your crush's eyes. Showing teeth. Society has a lot of expectations of men. It wants them to be big
you
and
gotta have a good
strong.
smile.
Men are forced into positions of being the breadwinner and can hardly ever show signs of vulnerability without receiving backlash.
True.
Any real show of emotion is often seen as weak in men. That
True.
may be why studies have shown that men stop showing their teeth when smiling or laughing around the age of 5. As children,
Wow.
men are allowed to be carefree and show their emotions, including true happiness. But as they get older, that freedom fades, and the limitations creep in. They can only be truly themselves around people they feel comfortable with, or in situations where they are so overcome with emotion that they simply can't hide it. This is what happens when they like someone. When a man is around his crush, if he laughs showing his teeth, it means that he is so happy to be around them that he has let his facade drop. When you
Or
are
maybe he
around
just
your
has some
crush,
pearly
don't
whites.
be afraid to drop a few extra jokes and see how he laughs.
Ooh, y'all saw that wink Leonardo DiCaprio did? That kind of got me. Chill, Prince. No, but for someone like me, like, I smile nonetheless, whether I like you or don't like you. Like, I have a good smile. I like smiling. I like laughing. It doesn't matter whether I like you or not. I'm gonna show my teeth because I got some pearly whites. I hate my hair so much right now. Like, I'm sorry if y'all have to look at my hair because I'm having like the worst hair day ever. It's like, what's happening?
If his laugh is small and reserved, he may either not be that into you or just not be comfortable
That's
around
kinda
you
true,
right
though.
now. Either way, at least you'll know. Shoulder
if you tell
rolls
me a
or
lame
shrugs.
joke,
We need
I'm gonna
all
give you
of
a
the
lame
help we
smile.
can get when it comes to deciphering what our crushes want or feel. Do they like us? Do they notice us? Why haven't they made a move? Should I make a move? These,
Yes,
among
girls never
thousands
make
of
the first
others, are
move.
the questions that roll around in our heads every time we have a crush. We pay attention to every move they make. Are they moving closer to us? Do they tend to back away? Was that touch unconscious? Or are they doing it on
You
purpose?
analyze
It's a very
everything.
precarious cat and mouse game. But this one body signal could change all of that. It could quite literally take the guesswork out of trying to determine if your feelings are reciprocated. And it's probably the last thing you would ever think. Next time you're wondering if your crush likes you, make sure you check out their shoulders. Shoulders are actually a very expressive part of the body. Because of their shape, they are able to make a lot of motions. They can shrug, lift, roll, and do lots more. Because
Good
of
boy,
this
Ryan
range of
Gosling.
motion, they can convey emotions. The rolling of the shoulders is typically a flirtatious act.
I mean, but like, what if you just know how to dance and you just, and you be like, hey, you like drop, and then you gotta hit that reverse, and then you gotta bring it back, and then you gotta hit them folks and be like, yeah, and then you gotta Miller rock, you know. I should be a dancer. Send me your SoundCloud links. I'm gonna dance to your songs. Don't send me them, please don't. Blow up my DMs and mentions and talking about, hey, can you play my song as your intro? Can you listen to my song? Unless I want to listen to your song, I probably won't take your song as a request. But hey, shout out to all them SoundCloud rappers. Y'all are some real grinders. Like, I kind of do have some big shoulders though, so like, what does that mean? What do y'all think my shoulder means? Like,
Mirroring actions. They say that imitation is the highest form of flattery.
It is.
We
It
think
really is.
whoever said that has never been copied. It can be one of the most annoying things to have someone copying you. People mirroring you and following every move that you make is typically seen as a
annoying, but
bad
it really
thing.
means
you
that
just
they're,
want to
like,
get away from them.
wanna be
But
you.
when it comes to your crush,
Or
a little
like-
imitation could go a long way. Anthropologists have determined that couples tend to copy each other. The mirroring of actions is called
Get some.
isopraxism. Iso is Greek for same, and praxism means behavior. Couples couples tend to
My eyes
copy
those
each
camera
other
lighting.
unconsciously as they fall in love. This isn't only seen in humans. A female mallard hen will swim close to her crush and bob her head under the water until he copies her. They both continue doing this until they mate. They do this to show each other that they
escalated
aren't
quick.
threatening. Now, we aren't saying that you should go around copying everything that your crush does. That could get annoying. But if you notice that he's unconsciously doing some of the exact same things that you are, there might be something behind it.
Yeah, y'all don't have to be like Mr. Mime out here copying my every single move, like, come on. But also, like, imitation is the finest form of flattery. Like, if you notice people that want to be like you, like, they will really mirror you. I have a lot of people that I know personally, and I'm not going to go to an extent that say that they want to be me. They just like pretty much whatever I do, whatever I say, they say the same thing, do the exact same thing. Whether they want to be me or they like me, man, like, it's beyond me. But imitation really is a form of flattery. Like, it's annoying, but it just means that person, like, is interested in you.
Bobbing Adam's apple. We've all gone
Man,
bobbing for
if
apples.
you meet a girl with
As
an
children,
Adam's
people
apple,
would set up a big
it's not a
tub,
girl.
fill it with water, and throw some apples in there. The game involved being blindfolded and plunging your mouth in the apple soup to try to find the apples. Well, this is completely different.
I never
from
played
that.
this
We're talking about bobbing in
country
a different
southern
manner.
game.
As you know, men have Adam's apples. But what you didn't know is that this simple part of them could make a big difference in telling you whether they like you or not. Men can't really control their Adam's apples, so they have no say in this one telltale sign that they like you. When a man is nervous, his Adam's apple will bob up and down. Nerves can be a sure sign
Mine's
that
not
someone
really
is
visible,
attracted
though.
to you. Just think about it. Aren't you nervous around your crush? Don't your palms get a little sweaty and your knees get a little weak? Ours sure do.
Your knees only get weak after you done the deed. No, but it's hilarious because, like, I had a friend that, like, was talking to me about, like, a girl he saw, like, the club or something like that. He was like, I mean, she was cute and all, but, like, she had the biggest Adam's apple ever. I'm like, buddy boy, hopefully you didn't make out with her or something, because you really need to take an anatomy class, you poor boy. Like, that's your L. That's your fault.
So, if you are subject to nerves around your crush, odds are they feel the same thing around you if they like you back. So, don't count out the Adam's apple when you're searching for clues to their feelings. Open arms.
Or I'll tell you I
Deciphering
like you.
body language doesn't have to be hard. Some things you just know. We have been social creatures since birth. As soon as you are born, you start interacting with others. As you grow up, you are encouraged to continue interacting with those around you,
You need
and to make a
people to
conscious
survive.
effort to be social. So, the
No one can
odds
be
are
solo.
that in some of that social time, you have found a way to determine whether people like being around you or not. You have probably discovered that certain body language clues mean that people don't want to be bothered with you, while others could mean that they want to be around you more. It's no different when it comes to your crush. What do you think constantly crossed arms mean? Unless it's freezing in every room that you are in together, they probably mean that this person is not open to anything with you. They are
Okay.
physically closing themselves off from you to unconsciously relay their disinterest. Now, on the other hand, if a person is constantly facing you and angling their body towards you, that can only be a good sign. An
That's a
open
dead
body
giveaway,
positioning
like, come
could
on.
mean that this person wants you to come closer. We would still suggest asking first.
Yeah, like, guys, if you're ever talking to a girl, don't think crossing your arms make you look big, bad, and mighty. Like, trust me, it just makes you seem closed off. If anything, just, like, put it in your, like, put your thumbs in your, no, don't put your thumbs in your pocket. That's kind of like some country cowboy hook. But, like, no, seriously, like, don't, like, fold your arms like that. It doesn't make you look big. It doesn't make you look swole. It just makes you look closed off. Like, be more free with your hands. Like, you know. I'm finna get 100 unsubs after this video.
Eye contact. Now, we know some people are shy.
A
There's
little
no
eye-
way to get around
You gotta
that.
know the amount of
People
eye
are
contact,
different.
though.
Everyone won't be the life of the party. That's
Don't give
completely
him
fine.
daggers.
But when you happen to have a crush on one of the people that exhibit this trait, it can
at
get
that
a
lip
little
bite.
tricky. You may think they aren't talking to you because they don't like you. You may think they're avoiding you because they aren't into you, when in reality, it's just because they are shy. But one way to get around this roadblock is to pay close attention to how they are when they are actually around you. Are they angling their body towards you, or doing any of the other things that we've mentioned? Most importantly, are they making
that eye contact.
Prolonged eye contact can be a sure sign that your crush is crushing on you back.
Oh my
Now, you may be
gosh.
wondering how much
I
eye
want someone to
contact you
look at
guys
me
will
like
even
that.
make if your crush is shy. The beautiful thing is, even a shy person is no match for a crush. If they like you, they'll make eye contact.
Yeah, they will.
If they really
Like, off
like you,
top.
they will hold your gaze whenever possible.
You see, the thing about eye contact is don't drop your gaze unless the other person drops it first. That's how you know you have good eye contact. But then again, like, you kind of have to know, like, the limit. There's a limit to that. Because if the other person's doing the same policy as you, they're never going to stop looking at each other. Then it's just going to get weird. So it's just like, I'll say 10 seconds. 10 seconds max of eye contact, and then like look somewhere else. Like look at her lips. Like, ooh, you make sure you look at her lips. Like, don't look too far down though, but like look away from her eyes for a second. Like gather yourself together, tell like a story or something, like speed time up, or like, you know, and then resume looking at her eyes. Like, I don't think eye contact, the line of sight should be longer than 10 seconds. 10 seconds is like a good safety max.
Looking at your eyes and lips.
Oh, what did I tell you?
It's always a good thing when your crush
Before
is looking
I saw
at
this,
you.
I already
Well,
knew.
maybe not if you've been doing something completely embarrassing or if you have something on your face. But in most instances, having your crush stare at you is a good sign. It means that there could be a mutual attraction. Maybe he likes what he sees. But let's take it one step further. Looks can tell you more than you think. If you start catching him looking at you in your eyes or staring at your mouth, it could mean that he wants a romantic relationship with you.
Or you
More
just
than
want some
that, staring
sloppy
at
talk.
someone's mouth could mean that they are interested in what they have to say and actually care about them. Either way, if he looks at your eyes and lips, it's a good thing. So don't fret. If you don't believe us, try it yourself. The next time you are around your crush, try to be conscious of where you are looking. Are you looking at their eyes and
Look at
mouth
their
more
eyes,
than you do
then
with
the
any other
lips.
person? That's not a bad thing. It just means that you have a crush on them.
Guys, it's kind of easy. Like, I mean, when you're younger, like I'm 20, so like I kind of like have experience and whatnot, but like when you're younger, probably don't have that as much experience as I do, so like you really don't know how to tell if your crush likes you or not. This video pretty much gives you like good tips, like especially the eye contact and looking at their eyes and lips. Don't close yourself off, you know, have open body language. Don't be a reserved person. Nobody likes a reserved person, even if you're like bad. Like if you're reserved and like quiet, you don't want to talk to nobody, that's just a turn off. But always keep your body language open, keep your eyes open, you know, look at the lips, look at the eyes, look at their cheeks, like even look at their forehead like a little bit, just like kind of switch it up. But that was it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Use these tips to go out right now and go get your crush. Go bag your crush right now. Like, I don't think a crush should last longer than a month. If a month goes by and you haven't done anything by then, like go ahead and like move on, bro, because you're not gonna do nothing. Like, it shouldn't take you a month to muster up the courage to talk to a crush. Like, come on. Make sure you subscribe and get me to 100,000 subscribers by my birthday on July 28th, guys. My name is Prince of Hawkham. Stay charming, my friends.